Today on Karamo.
Y'all gonna have to bring the whole crew of security out here because it's gonna be a problem.
Even though there are major trust issues in this relationship,
It's my baby, you know what I mean? But I do anything for you.
Yemima says she doesn't want to unlock her man's phone.
You're avoiding it because you know if you find something, it's gonna break you.
But after our audience sounds off, I want to go to my audience.
He's still cheating.
Will she actually change her mind?
So I'm asking you again, can I unlock your phone today?
Plus, they are 2 of 35 children from their biological father. Family connection put to the test. To say to your sibling, I wish you died.
She hates me.
Is there any way these 2 sisters can move forward together?
You my big sister.
Y'all want to be a family, but you just don't know how. All right, my next guest, Yemima, says her man Darius swears that his days of being a player are over and that he's a changed man, but she still doesn't trust him. They've been together for 5 years and they have 2 beautiful children together. But he also has a total of 6 children from 5 women. And he also has a very bad habit of entertaining the ladies. Yemima says she wants to know if his old ways are truly a thing of the past. And I'm ready to dig into this story and find out what's really going on. So everyone, please help me welcome Yemima to the show. Hi. I like that energy. How you doing?
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
I'm good. So when you started your relationship with Darius,
Yeah.
you know that he had 6 children with 5 other women, or 5 children with 5 other
Well,
women?
I'm the 5th.
You're number 5.
Yeah, I'm the new one.
Okay, you're the new one.
Okay.
And so you knew about the other women and the other children,
I did.
and you still said, let me go with this. Tell me about why he was the one for you.
I mean, we met in a club. Let me paint the picture, okay? This was
Paint the
before.
picture.
This is before the baby, so the
Okay.
body was sitting. It was real nice.
Okay. The baby, the
Okay.
body's still sitting
Okay.
there. Okay.
But thank y'all. So I had on like a black bathing suit, little shorts, and I seen him across the club. Now, it was a red flag because he was talking to all the girls in there, so I knew he was possibly a hoe.
Uh-huh.
But I wanted it, I ain't gonna lie. So he came up to me and then he said, I think I love you. He whispered that in my ear. I should have knew that then, child. I already know. But ever since then, we was tied in. He was a sweet guy. I think he was just outside.
So tell me the first time you caught Darius cheating. What was that like? And when was that?
Whew. I would say that was a couple months within us dating. He used to get calls from his other child's mom, but I didn't think too much of it because, I mean, they co-parent or whatever. But one day he went to work. I'm like, I'm going through that phone tonight. Okay? Tonight I'm going through it. So I asked him for the code. I forgot what I said. Like I wanted to download an app or something. He gave it to me, honey. I went through the messages, the photos, everything. And when they say, you looking for what you looking for,
You're gonna
find it. Okay? And I seen it and I confronted him about it.
What did you find?
Messages, photos, you know. It was a lot. It was a lot in there. But I did confront him about it. He didn't deny it. And yeah, but we kind of
So he just owned up to it and said, yep, I cheated. I did it. And so at that point, when you confronted him and he said, I did it, why did you say?
I wasn't as strong as I am now, so I kind of looked past it and then just dealt with it.
That's such an honest and beautiful answer. I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
It's such an honest and beautiful answer because sometimes we just lack the strength in ourselves. We don't have that confidence in the moment. It's sort of like, you know that maybe in this moment it's not right, but you kind of like, okay, maybe this is what all I get. So when did the relationship become exclusive?
I would say after we had our first child.
Okay.
You know, and I said like, either you stop or I'm outside.
Yeah.
He didn't stop, so I'm outside.
Yeah, okay.
And then once he realized what he lost, he trying to, you know, get it back together. He did do a 180, but it's like a little too late. I'm kind of like, you're going to have to prove yourself. We still technically on a break. So I need to see actions. I can't go off your words no more.
Yeah, I get it. I understand. You're being cautious. You said that. So now, you said you went through his phone, and I love to unlock a phone. That's my favorite thing. And my producers asked you if you want to unlock his phone, and you said no. And you're the one that has this sort of, you're being cautious because you're scared he's still doing stuff. So why wouldn't you let me unlock his phone?
I would say, if I was to see something in there, y'all gonna have to bring the whole crew of security out here because it's gonna be a problem. And I don't wanna, be kicking no ass up in here. So we're just gonna leave that alone.
Okay, I wanna hear what y'all gotta say about this, because I know somebody got an opinion about what's going on here. Okay, what are your thoughts?
Okay, so I understand that when he's stepping out, it's causing you some problems, and nobody should be treated like that. But when you say that the relationship became exclusive after you had the child, I'm just wondering, why did it take so long for you to set those boundaries in the relationship? And that might be part of what's hindering it, because you already accepted so much.
Right.
So have you gotten to a place yet where you've established boundaries now? Have you said to him, this is what I'm accept, this is what I'm not gonna accept, or are you just waiting for him to change?
No, I set boundaries.
What are the boundaries you set?
I think we need to be open and honest. With me, I like women. So it don't even have to be something you do on the side, it's something we could do together.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely boundaries to set.
Wow, all right. We weren't expecting that.
I think the truth will set you free. I think you need to unlock his phone.
I mean, this is someone right here saying, like, unlock the phone and you'll get the answers that you want. Like, what is that fear that's crippling you? I know you said, like, you don't want to see something, but what is the worst could happen if you do see something? She said she didn't need to unlock her man's phone.
You're avoiding it because you know if you find something, it's gonna break you.
But after our audience sounds off, I want to go to my audience.
He's still cheating.
Will the whole truth finally come out?
So I'm gonna ask you again, can I unlock your phone today?
Tell me the first time you caught Darius cheating. What was that like?
One day he went to work, I'm like, I'm going through that phone tonight. Okay, you looking for what you looking for.
You're
We're
gonna
gonna find it, okay?
What did you find?
Messages, photos, it was a lot.
I think you need to unlock his phone.
What is that fear that's crippling you? I know you said, like, you don't want to see something, but what is the worst could happen if you do see something? And what's also the benefit if you see nothing? What would that do for you?
It would reassure me a little bit that he's doing what he's supposed to do.
What do you have to say?
I think you deserve to know the truth so you can get that reassurance, like no matter what it is.
I'm ready to meet Darius and hear his side of the story. Y'all ready to meet Darius as well? All right, then, great. Come on out, Darius.
What's up,
What's going on, Darius? How you doing, brother? Good to meet you. All right, so Darius, you said that the problem with your relationship is that she needs to get over it.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that.
I mean, in my relationship, I don't have a problem. I can get over stuff pretty quickly. I think we're different in that aspect. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we could get into a fight right here on the stage. 20 minutes later, I'm gonna kiss her. What you wanna eat? We gonna go on about our business. But I don't know. She holds on to stuff.
Well, for me, I want to know, what is your mindset today when it comes to women?
My mindset today when it comes to women, I love women. I have 3 daughters. My
You
mom,
don't love
family.
women,
I love
you
women.
love-
No, I'm talking about just women in general. You know what I mean?
So what
But
about, like, women
as
that
far
you
as
date?
companionship, I think my views evolved over time. You know what I mean?
What were your views before?
Women want
Oh.
you know? Like, I think I think my situations shaped how I looked at it. You know what I mean? I done had girls who got boyfriends start off, what time you be back? I'm coming over. I done had girls who in the house with their boyfriends telling them you gotta pick something up outside. You know what I mean? Doing my thing. I got a twin brother, so me and my brother, we played around a lot. You know what I mean? So they were always takers. You know what I mean? Whether it's taking my kids away from me momentarily.
But I never took from you.
I know, I ain't talking about you. Taking my kids away, taking my money away, taking me for granted, you know what I mean? It always was it was never a equal exchange, you know what I mean? So when I met her, I guess I wouldn't call myself like scarred or nothing. I would just say like I just wasn't giving as much, you know? And that was it.
It sounds like some scars there.
Yeah, it sounded like it. But she said it, like, honestly, the boundaries and stuff wasn't set till 2 years in, you know what I mean? So when I'm doing what I'm doing for 2 straight years and it's like a hard stop.
But I said I didn't want you to.
What?
Y'all had a mutual agreement in the beginning, which was?
It wasn't really a mutual agreement. I think I had all the leverage in the beginning. You know what I mean?
I think I just didn't go through that phone yet.
Uh-huh.
That's what I didn't know what was going on because he was lying, saying I was the only one and stuff like that. And so I went through that phone. And it was a whole different story.
Yes,
do not get on here and cap like that.
I didn't go.
You did.
Okay.
But at first, don't. At first, was
I
I
did not know you was
forthright? Like just not necessarily like in detail, but just talking about like, hey, this what our first date. We went to the show afterwards. We had a conversation outside, and you know, it's a date kind of like an interview. You gotta sell yourself. You know what I mean? But I'm like, I could do that in my sleep. What I'm gonna do with this girl? I like her a little bit. Let me switch it up. You know what I mean? I told her all my flaws. Like, listen, I got 4 kids, 4 baby moms. Last time I had sex with one was a month ago. She crazy. We get into it with altercations. I got a bad temper. I'm this, and she was like, she ain't judged me for it. Big long kiss, wet kiss, right after that. You know what I'm saying?
For stuff he went through in the past, not about him talking to different women.
Can you admit that you treated her bad in the past?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the first time he's ever admitted that to you?
No. He admitted it before.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I accept full accountability.
How many times have you cheated before?
I think our versions of cheating might be different. I don't know what you mean. Physically?
How many times you had oral, physical, or emotional relationships with somebody else?
She said she didn't need to unlock her man's phone.
You're avoiding it because you know if you find something, it's gonna break you.
But after our audience sounds off,
I want to go to my audience.
He's still cheating.
will the whole truth finally come out?
So I'm gonna ask you again, can I unlock your phone today? Tell me the first time you caught Darius cheating. What was that like?
One day he went to work. I'm like, I'm going through that phone tonight. Okay.
I told her all my flaws. Like, listen, I got 4 kids, 4 baby moms. I'm this. She ain't judged me for it. I think I had all the leverage in the beginning. You know what I mean?
think I just didn't go through that phone yet.
Physically,
How many times you had oral, physical, or emotional relationships with somebody else?
emotional relationships. Elaborate on that for me, please.
No, let's go back to the physical first, since you know that one. So how many times have you had a physical relationship with somebody?
Physically, I'm not sure. I don't know. I think it was so long ago, maybe a couple times, maybe in the beginning. You know, of our
Couples,
relationship.
5, 10,
Yeah.
20? So
yeah.
how many times have you cheated physically? You're saying more than 20?
No.
I would say physically, I didn't see a lot. So he was entertaining,
Got it.
but it wasn't as much as a physical
Got
type
it.
thing.
So you say now that you've changed.
Yeah.
You've changed, you've become better, you're not doing these things anymore. So have you cheated since you've changed?
No. But I couldn't even if I wanted to because we not together. You get what I mean? Like on a break that she wanted. So,
Okay.
but just like
But do
kind
you
of
feel like she's still punishing you for your past?
punishing strong, but I feel like yeah, she still hold it against me. Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Do you think you're holding it against him?
Yeah.
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 Why?
Yeah, I can be honest with myself, yeah. Just because I just don't want to be played. Like, I feel like I'm a good woman. I'm a good mother to his children. I hold him down through everything he's been through. So the least you can do is respect me. And like I said, I like women. So it ain't no issue with that. It's
Like
just
you're
a
saying
simple...
we can set a boundary of like,
Yeah.
let's do.
It's cool, but don't be dibbling that man outside of that.
So we set a boundary, but her version of setting it up, talking to women, is different from mine. She a woman, you know
What
what I
is
mean?
it? What does that
She
mean?
may talk to women more like, how you doing on a friendly level, like getting to know, like, yeah, me, you, and D, we could go out to the bar or something like that. I don't talk that way. I'm like, what up? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what up? You know, me and my girl the prize. So I don't treat the other girls like you equal to my girl.
As he should. I'm not against that. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying going outside of
Of the
that.
relationship. I get it. I
is
hear
the
you loud
problem.
and clear. But you told Darius, you told my producers that you're tired of playing house with her. What do you mean by that?
No, I'm just.
Ooh. I didn't know you said that.
Yeah, he said
No. I'm just saying, like, we broken up, but we ain't broken up. You know what I mean? Yeah, she say she was outside, but she had a 9 o'clock curfew. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, ask her, you feel me? I'm stepping on that. You know what I mean? She ain't, ask her if she brought a dude to the house for a date or something like that. She already know it ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? So my thing was, like, okay, we not together, but you ain't gonna allow me to do something. You know I ain't gonna allow you to do nothing. So why are we playing games? You know what I mean?
So her issue is that she has trust issues.
Yeah.
That's what's going on right now.
Yeah.
And I think part of that has come from the fact that in your past, before you were lying to her, you know it, you've admitted it.
Yeah.
And so the thing is even though y'all on a break, she's brought you here because she's hoping that y'all can reconcile. Am I correct?
Yeah, we got 2 kids. So I want our family to be together. And this is nothing against the single moms and the single dads, because y'all do it, okay? But for me, I want my kids to see mommy and daddy in one household.
In one household. I get it.
Yeah.
So the thing is that if there's trust issues, I know she has a hesitation about unlocking the phone. Will you give me your phone to unlock it? No, because the thing is that I'm doing this because the reason I came up with unlock your phone, the reason that unlock your phone is something that I do on the show is because I use it for proof. Our generation, the phone is our proof to say, I've moved on, I've gotten better. It's an actionable step to say, hey, I can show you I can be the man. Are you ready to show her that you can be that man? She said she didn't need to unlock her man's phone.
You're avoiding it because you know if you find something, it's gonna break you.
But after our audience sounds off, I want to go to my audience. I want to go to my audience.
He's still cheating.
Will the whole truth finally come out? So I'm asking you again, can I unlock your phone today?
You are the five. Get off my stage.
You say now that you've changed.
Yeah.
Do you feel like she's still punishing you for your past?
Yeah, she still hold it against me.
I like women, so it ain't no issue with that. But don't be dibbling that man outside of that.
I know she has a hesitation about unlocking the phone. Will you give me your phone to unlock it?
The thing is, you ain't gotta unlock the phone, because what she ain't tell y'all, she just went through my phone a couple weeks ago, so she's seen it out.
No,
anyway.
so let me tell you something.
I do stay going through the phone.
So let me tell you
I ain't
something.
gonna lie.
Let me tell you something. There's a
yeah.
difference.
Yeah.
There's a difference. Trust me, my investigators and what we do is a little different than what you're going
you
through.
elite.
Trust me, this is elite.
Okay.
This elite.
You elite.
This elite, okay?
Okay.
This is elite unlocking the phone. So there's things like that I could look at to see. And the reason I'm saying this is because I actually am hoping that this works out. I'm actually hoping that there is a place that you two can actually say, you know what, I trust you again. Let's reestablish the boundaries. But until we get clarity, it's always going to be this sort of underlining what's going on. So I'm asking you again, can I unlock your phone today?
No. You know what I mean? But it's not for that reason. It's not for that reason, because I don't mind. She can see anything, but like it gotta equal up.
I want to go.
No,
I asked. I want to go to my audience. I want to go to my audience. I want to hear my family. What do y'all got to say? What do I got to say? Come on down. So you ready?
Well, I just
Come on
wanted
now.
to say that you are very, very, very beautiful.
I was just gonna say the same thing about you, babe.
Thank you so much. And he's still cheating. He's still doing mad. I really don't feel like, I feel like you could do so much better, honestly, because I don't feel like he's ready for somebody like you. Like, I really don't feel like he's ready. That's it.
So you're hearing somebody say they think you're still cheating. See, this is what happens when you leave things unanswered. Darius, what do you have to say to someone who says you're still cheating? You're not worthy of her. What do you say to that?
It would bother me if I cared about anybody else's opinion other than hers. You know what I mean? I don't
Okay.
care. It don't bother me at all.
Do you care about what she had to say?
I respect her opinion, but I'm not gonna sit up here and like disrespect her, because that is the father of my kids.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I'm not
definitely.
gonna
I don't want
that,
to disrespect,
but I
think
respect her opinion.
I definitely believe that there is a place here where it's like we have to get to a place where you feel comfortable to say, I know that I can trust you.
Right.
Because right now you're in a space of avoidance, and you do know that, right?
I
You're
do.
avoiding finding out what's really going on. All right, well, listen, as we're going through the show, I'm also tracking unhealthy behavior. So I want to pull up the unhealthy behaviors that I'm seeing. So this is the thing that I'm seeing in this relationship. I'm seeing Darius, player from the start, okay? From the start.
The jump.
The 6 children with 5 different women. There's a serialness to how you're treating women and how you're acting with them. I'm not saying that you're doing that still, but then that serial behavior then goes into serial cheating, which we see as an unhealthy situation. I'd even add on there right now, there's a bit of also, I don't want to, it's not lying. Because there's something that's blocking you from actually telling. We're gonna talk about yours. Ooh. You said you argue with Darius about his past. You check his phone. Listen, I do it for a living. You doing it in a relationship every single day?
Every day.
But checking his phone when you're doing it that constant actually says to him, I don't trust you. I don't trust you over again. I do it as a sense of proof so you can find solutions to move on. Doing it every day is meaning that there's an insecurity in me that I'm not sure if I can actually trust you ever because I don't feel like you're gonna do right by me. You see how that's unhealthy behavior?
Feel you, yeah.
What I'm saying is, it go hand in hand. You know what I mean? I know what we've been.
Because your lady says she has trust issues still, and they're very valid trust issues. They're very valid, and you know they're valid.
Yeah, they're valid.
You did a beautiful thing within all the toxic stuff of being vulnerable enough to let her know your flaws, which I applaud you for that. But then you screw that up by then still saying, here are my flaws, and I'm gonna show you that my flaws are still here today. Yeah. You know what I mean? She let you in because she thought you were saying, look, this is who I am, and maybe I can change. But you then did the opposite. So what do you want to say to her?
It's my baby, you know what I mean? I do anything for you. I know. You get what I'm saying? But at the same point in time, like...
You could have just left the butt out.
But at the same point in time...
You could have ended it right there.
All right, you my lady.
Okay.
I love you. I love you to death.
What action steps can you tell her you're going to take to make her feel like she can trust this relationship and be confident in it?
I have. I gave her my password.
I know what you gave before, but what are you saying from here on out?
Okay, come on, questions.
Okay.
From here on out, you know, I got you. I'm going to be forward with you. You know, I always express how I feel to you. You know what I mean? Just be more open. I think before, like, even, you know, I didn't really, like, care about, like, girls and all that type of stuff. So when I finally found a good one, it was hard for me to really accept that. You know what I'm saying? So I put up some barriers, some guards, and all that good stuff. But from here on out, you know, I knocked them down a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? And I love you.
I love you too.
Okay. So I appreciate that because when you started to say not even just the cheating and the honesty, when you said I'm gonna start being more open with you, she fell in love with a man that was vulnerable. Yeah. She fell in love with a man that said, this is who I am, and she believed that you could be better. Yeah. And that's why she's rocking with you, because she sees that you could be better. Yeah. But this is the thing, if you really are gonna trust that he can be better, one of those things that, listen, I get it. I love to unlock a phone because I like the proof. But there's a difference between me doing it once to give answers and another thing between doing it either once a week, once a month. It causes you to feel like you can't trust him. It causes your self-esteem to be chipped away each time. You don't realize that every time you have to search, it's chipping away your self-esteem. And that's why you're avoiding it. You're avoiding it because you know if you find something, it's gonna break you because you're investing in this man.
If I find something, it's over.
Of course, but even if it's over, you know that's gonna hurt you.
Of course.
Exactly.
That's my best friend.
Exactly. So that's all I'm saying. And that's why you're avoiding it. So the thing is that if he's going to show you actions, I think it's about being clearer with him about these are the action steps I need you to do to show me that I can really trust this. Right. Be clear about this. I need you to do A, B, C. And that way you as a woman can measure what he's doing. Just keep doing the work. Keep talking about what you need, those action steps. Stop searching through the phone. Set some clear boundaries, and y'all gonna be good, all right? Yeah. Listen, everyone. Stay with us. We're gonna be back with more right after this. 12 a.m. Feed the Baby, 4 a.m. Feed the Baby, 6 a.m. Feed the Baby. CJ says he's doing his part.
I'm providing a ton of help that you're not acknowledging.
But this struggling mother with MS says she needs more.
I just was up and I could have been back to sleep if I would have just did it, but I tried to have him do it.
Then you could have just did it and it shouldn't have been a thing.
My next guest, Keena, had her first baby just 4 months ago. And although Keena welcomed a beautiful baby, she now feels like her relationship with her boyfriend, CJ, is falling apart. This busy mother took time out of her schedule to come here to ask me for my help. So let's go ahead and welcome Keena to the stage. Hi, Keena. You look super cute.
Thank you.
That hair is laid?
Thank you.
Work, okay. My hair is laid. So, Keena,
Yes.
when did you have your baby?
4 months ago.
How's it been being a new mother for you?
It's been great. Like, I love my baby. I would just say.
That baby is adorable.
Thank you.
That looked like a Gerber ad right there.
Yeah.
Ooh. Are you still working?
I'm not working right now. I'm just
Okay.
an at-home mom. I've been that way since I found out I had my critical illness.
Can you tell me what the illness was?
MS, multiple sclerosis.
Okay, so you were diagnosed.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Being a new mother brings its own stresses. And also finding out that you have MS brings its own stress. How have you been able to balance the two? And how has it been affecting your life and just your relationship?
I kind of like try to block everything out and like try to focus on the baby. So I basically put everything aside that I need to do.
Does CJ help out?
At first he helped out. I would say like like after you have the baby, like I really can't move. Like he helped out then. But as soon as like I got on my feet again, like I feel like everything went downhill. But he does work.
Does he help out financially?
Yes, at first we were splitting everything till like last month I told him like, I feel like I'm doing more. So I feel like, can you start paying the rent? But he's more of a person that says like, okay, but he does it when he feels like doing it. So I feel like when a baby is here, you can't do it when you feel like doing it.
Yes, okay. Do you put your foot down completely with him?
Yes.
And what happens?
He gets angry.
And how long have you guys been together?
Like 6 years.
All right, listen, we are ready to go ahead and meet CJ because it looks like y'all start off in a really good place. And I want to get his side of the story. Everyone, please welcome CJ to the show. Hey, CJ, how you doing?
Not bad. How about yourself?
I'm good, thank you. All right, so I'm going to get right into it. Do you recognize that Kenya needs help?
I think that the stuff that I do, it goes unnoticed a lot. I think that I do way more than anybody else that I know in this position would do.
I don't think so.
What do you try to help her with?
Like, as soon as I get off work, the first thing I do is try to relieve her of baby duty. As soon as I get home, I clean up. I'll take a quick wash up and grab the baby and tell her, you go take you a nap.
She's
take
saying
as much
no.
time as
You
need."
said no. Is that not the truth? Talk to him.
You don't clean up as soon as you get home.
12 a.m. feed the baby, 4 a.m. feed the baby, 6 a.m. feed the baby. Will Keena finally start getting the support she needs?
I just was up and I could have been back to sleep if I would have just did it, but I tried to have him do it.
Then you could have just did it and it shouldn't have been a thing.
Stay tuned. And I believe you could be the father that she's asking you to be.
You are the father. Get off my stage.
First thing I do is try to relieve her of baby duty. As soon as I get home, I clean up. I'll take a quick wash up and grab the baby and tell her, you go take you a nap.
She's
take
saying
as much
no.
time as
You
need."
said no. Is that not the truth? Talk to him.
You don't clean up as soon as you get home.
But I don't take care of Lake.
You'll like go wash up, like change to take care of the baby before an hour.
Right.
So then in that hour, I'm trying to do stuff that I've been like thinking that I need to do.
But you saying like I'm not helping, like I don't help, and like I'm providing a ton of help that you're not acknowledging.
I think you help, but you have to do everything. Like I gotta keep telling you to do stuff.
I mean, it gets done though. Like that's
on your time.
So for my day job, I'm working 10-hour shifts. So for me, I get home, the first thing I want to do is relax a little bit, maybe unwind, and I just say forget that because I know I have a kid.
Keena, you're crying. What's going on right now? What are you experiencing?
I just feel like it's a lot. It's hard to like get him to understand or like even come up with the words to tell him how I feel.
It's kind of hard to me just hearing all of this and then knowing the work that I put in and just
So give me
how
the to-do
unnoticed
list
it's
that
going.
you said the work that you put in because you're saying like, oh, she's saying I don't do enough. You're saying I do enough. So this is what your lady is doing. 12 a.m. feed the baby, 4 a.m. feed the baby, 6 a.m. feed the baby, 9 a.m. feed the baby and play. 9:30 wake up, CJ up for work, so she even has you on her list. 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. baby duties and chores. 8 p.m. feed the baby. 8:30 play with the baby until CJ gets home. 10:30 make dinner for the baby. This is from what you said. 9:30 a.m. you wake up for work. 10 a.m. work starts usually late. 7 p.m. work ends. 8:30 shower after work. 9 to 10 take over baby duties. So from your, this is yours. This is what you said.
That's what
you
I said.
only said from 9 to 10 you taking over baby duties.
No, from 9 to 10, I'm trying to give her a nap and give her rest. But that doesn't mean at 10 o'clock I'm saying, oh no, my daddy duty shifts is over. Let me go do my business. Like no.
Is that what happens at 10 o'clock? He still continues on.
It's different days, but those other days he is like he's helping.
I gotta just be real with y'all. You have a young mother here who, first of all, just found out that she's diagnosed with MS. There comes with complications, problems with that. And what I know to be true is that when women have babies, they have to mature and get into a new state of mind that men, we just don't understand. I do believe in your mind, you're thinking, look, I'm here. I'm here. I'm physically here. I'm showing you, like, I might not be doing all the dishes. I might not be cleaning because I got off for work, but I'm here. But she's not telling you that she needs you just to be there physically. She's telling you they need you to actually physically do things for her.
I really just feel like the work that I'm doing is like the things that I do.
This is where the communication issue is going to always be. And I see it. Every time we say, yes, I acknowledge I could be doing more, and then you put that button there, that button negates everything you just said because you're still defending your actions in your mind.
This is how it is. Some days he'll be like, I got the 4:30 feeding, and then I'm waking up at 3:30 with the baby crying. So I'm waking you up like, he's up, and you like, okay, and then put the cover on, turn the other way. And I could have been back to sleep if I would have just did it, but I try to have him do it so he can take account of
if you could have
like,
just did it, then you could have just did it, and it shouldn't have been a thing.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm with them. You can't.
Like,
you can't say that.
If she gonna complain about like how I get it done, and you could have just done it your own.
But the problem is that she's always just getting it done, and that gives you a pass to feel like.
I don't take anything away from her getting it done. Like that's never been
a thing.
I feel
like
she had to evolve. She had to grow up fast. She had to mature quickly. It's time for you to do that. I believe you can be the father you want to be, and I believe you can be the father that she's asking you to be. Just know that she wants to support you, but she needs you to equally support her. But just know that you can be better, all right?
I love you, and I really would commit to doing more. Just because I want to be a better father.
All right, everyone, stay with us. We'll be right back with more. They are 2 of 35 children from their biological father. Family connections put to the test. To say to your sibling, I wish you died.
She hates me.
Is there any way these 2 sisters can move forward together?
You my big sister.
Y'all want to be a family, but you just don't know how. All right, everyone, my next guests are sisters who are in turmoil. They are 2 of 35 children from their biological father. Listen, I know it's shocking. And our first thought would be to judge them, but don't. Because their family sibling story is more common than you know. How is their father's past actions playing into the dysfunctional relationship that these sisters have today? First, I need to find out what's going on with them. What are they fighting about? What's tearing them apart? To understand more, please help me welcome Tranae to the show. Have a hug. Nice to meet you. Oh, Tranae, you fly too, girl. You get in the dress. You cute. You cute.
Thank you.
Yes. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine.
Good. So what's been going on between you and your sister?
Well, we have a lot of miscommunication. I don't know if it's our ages or I don't know what it is, but I'm trying to get to the bottom of it too.
So what was your relationship like growing up with Briunanna, your sister?
It was wishy-washy. Like when we got towards middle school, it was really bad because she always pushed me to the side and I didn't like that. I just felt like she wasn't being a big sister that she's supposed to be.
So from an early age, you already started feeling like people were pushing you to the side.
Yeah.
And that hurt you.
Yes.
It makes sense. So what do you need from Briunanna now?
I need her to be the big sister to all of us. Instead of trying to have me in the middle of y'all mess, just keep me out of it and y'all handle that.
When you were younger, you said you weren't close with Briunanna. Then who were you close with?
My grandmother. Like, that was my buddy. That was my friend. That was my only friend. And I was okay with that, too.
Yeah. So from what I'm hearing, you had a lonely childhood.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about that?
I mean, I had imaginary friends and stuff like that because I had a lonely childhood. So I used to go with my grandma, and I guess people used to say I have an old soul, which I do because I used to be with my older, you know, I used to sit there watch Law and Order, The Price is Right with her. I'd be like, yeah, that's that door. No, you pressed the wrong door. Like, I used to be with her, like, doing that. So,
yeah.
I mean, but it was lonely.
Did you ever wish that you had more people around you and more friends?
Yeah, I wish. I was bullied a lot when I was in high school. I mean, in middle school. But it was because of my forehead and stuff like that, because how I look. But now I'm beautiful. And
Okay, say it.
Like, you can go ahead and bully me. Can't do it now, though.
Yeah. All right, Sid, you told my producers that you were looking for love as a child. What did you mean by that?
Because my dad wasn't in my life. So, you know, as you grow older, you do get in a relationship with men and stuff like that. But, like, I didn't know how to really love anybody because I never had a man figure in my life to show me how to love anybody. But my mom tried her best, and I just used what she taught me. I know how to love, but I don't know how to be loved, is what I meant to say.
That makes sense. Listen, for someone young, you got a lot of wisdom in there.
My grandma.
Okay. All right. I want to take this moment right now to meet Briunanna. Briunanna, come on up. How are you doing, Angela? Nice to meet you. Please take a seat. All right. Briunanna, what has caused the feud between you and Tranae from your point of view?
Okay, well, we have a lot of siblings, and we was raised in the same house, in the same home. We had the same mom and dad. We supposed to rise with each other, not against each other with anyone. I don't care if a half-sister, a auntie, a cousin. No, you supposed to ride with your big sister. And then you say, I'm jealous. It's never me being jealous about the situation. It's about you supposed to ride with your sister.
Sometimes you wrong.
Okay.
I can't do wrong. Like, if you wrong, you wrong. If you right, you right.
She dramatic, she messy, she's like angry at the world, and she like, sorry to say this, but she acts like she all that, she bougie. We the same people, so we do the same thing every day. So what makes you so different?
So have you ever had a conversation with her?
Oh, many conversations. She hates me.
Why can't you have conversations?
Sometimes I try to talk to her. We have came of amends once upon a time, but it always goes sour. I can't say anything to her, or I'm so wrong for speaking how I feel to her. She gets into it with everyone, not just me.
So when you fight, what type of hurtful things do you say to each other?
Oh, it go way. I hope you die.
That's why your face fat.
That's why you ugly. Imagine we all look alike, so I don't even understand. So if I'm ugly, you ugly too. That's what I'm saying. We all look exactly alike.
The only thing you can say to me is I look just like your dad.
Right, we just hit below the belt.
All jokes aside, to say to your sibling, I wish you die.
I know, it goes very deep.
Yeah.
And after the fight, I feel bad, and I always basically try to apologize first, but it's like we just can't stay on board. It's just we get on board for like 2-3 days, and then 2-3 weeks from now is, you ugly, you irritate me, I hate you. I just don't wish you wasn't my sister. I wish I would never met you. We say that. Wish you never met you a lot more than we say anything.
Yeah.
Like, we always say that, like, when we get into it. We always say that to
Why do you
her.
think that's y'all go-to?
Because we just now meeting each other, and we grew up without each other. Like,
well, some of us.
Right, some of us did, but for her
but that's
sake,
not a reason to say to somebody, because I meet many strangers on the street, and my first response if they make me mad is never, I wish you die. Why do you think you say those type of words to people who not only, just because you met, are siblings to you?
I say because it's just so much hurtful things that we basically feel like we didn't grow up together, so we low-key be angry about that.
Tranae, you said you're hurt because you want a better relationship with your sister. Tell me about that.
Yeah, because it's like I said, when we grew up, it was always she running with her friends and she going with her friends. Okay, yes, our age is different, but like, can I chill with y'all? Can I hang with y'all?
Why did it hurt you? Why did it hurt you?
Because it's like, you my big sister. I don't have nobody else but
Tell her
you.
she right here.
Oh, well, sorry. You my big sister. You know I don't have nobody else.
Did you feel alone?
Of course I did. That's why I was
didn't
always
want you to feel alone. It's just for like.
I need to hold on 1 second. She said, broke me.
Yeah.
She said it broke me. How does it make you feel knowing that your little sister just said that from childhood she felt broken?
Yeah, It hurt my feelings. Because I thought I was doing what I was supposed to do as a big sister. Because I feel like our age is different. So I feel like she should do her age things and I should do my age things.
What's going on with you and your siblings is not your fault. It's your father's fault. Point blank. He made the decision to lay down in different beds with different people and not take the responsibility to do the work to make you all be together.
Yep.
And I just gotta say that to y'all because I can see the love. I can see the playfulness in y'all. I can see that y'all wanna be a family, but you just don't know how.
Yep. Exactly. Definitely don't. Definitely don't.
Are you ready to be a family?
Yes, we need to be a family. It's not if we ready, we need to be a family.
Now give each other a hug right now.
Yeah.
So remember, friends, take care of your daughters so they don't have to spend a lifetime healing wounds created from unhealthy choices that you're making today. Don't forget to come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and growing. I love you all.